I'm James Harden, and I'm looking at Westbrook. There's no way I can knock if he gets the MVP alone. I can't knock that because this is something. This may be the greatest single-season performance we ever seen.
It's the greatest I've ever seen.
Okay, but this goes back again.
Was Russell Westbrook your MVP before tonight and before the game Monday night, the huge comeback against Dallas? Did these last two games sort of move you to him as the MVP?
Yeah, it kind of moved me over the needle, so to speak.
But if you had James Harden ahead of Russell Westbrook, I've never said this to you before, you're wrong.
Okay,
this guy's playing historical basketball. You know, for many years we've been saying, oh, you shoot too much, you're selfish, you need to get, make your teammates better. He's been doing that.
I don't think any of these guards could beat him in a one-on-one game. I think he's been tremendous for the team, been tremendous for his fans, and also for television because they want to see him play. Now his team's on every other night because they expect him to break the record, and I'm rooting for him. I hope he does it.
30 years ago, that's me. The attitude, trying to prove myself, showing so much passion for the game of basketball. You see it in his play. You can tell he loves the game. He plays with energy and flair.
So for him, he's going to always carry that chip. I liken him to Michael Jordan, just because of his competitive fire and nature and, it's him against anybody, him against the world mentality. So, I think he's great. I think he's going to be great, and that chip is what's going to continue to drive him.
He's out of control. Out of control, good. It's fun to watch. I mean, what else can you say? The season started, somebody said someone was going to do that. You'd think they were a little wacky. But he's done it, deserves credit for it. He's been super.
Can you compare his seasons to anybody you've seen in the past? I mean, is there anything?
Oscar, I'm old enough.
I mean, a guy like Westbrook, let's put that out front, in terms of just energy and stamina and coming at you, right?
What do you think about what Russell's been able to do with the team so far this year?
Phenomenal, phenomenal. You look at the numbers, you look at how they're playing and what he's doing, especially late in the game, just making shots. And so playing well, man.
That man's playing unbelievable basketball right now. Simple as that, man's playing unbelievable, and he's pretty much carrying their team right now.
Love we got the best player in the world, so be all right.
It's incredible. Just the force that he plays with every game. The energy that he plays with. Obviously, everyone talks about it. It's just, that's a talent. And in itself, without his ability. So, he's done an unbelievable job of leading that team to where a lot of people after KD left didn't think they would, be as competitive.
Be Russell Westbrook, stop caring about what everybody else thinks, so you don't have to change.
I'd probably take Russell Westbrook. I just think Russell overall does so many things to your team.
Russell Westbrook too. I mean, if I'm starting my franchise, he's a guy that just does everything. Yeah. I mean, if you looked at this OKC team early in the season, we all thought that it was just him and just the other guys. He made the other guys actually been able to make them look great out there on the floor too.
If I had to say one guy, I'm gonna have to go with Russ because that dude, he leaving it all out there every time, and I think he deserves it.
I have to agree with T-Mac. He didn't really jump off the fence right there, but I'm jumping off the fence and I'm saying this. Russell's season is the best that I know I've ever seen. I played against Jordans and all these great players and Kobe's and Iversons and Shaq's. This is the best season I've ever seen.
Guy who's built to do that. I mean, this guy has got great speed. He's got great strength. He's got great power. He's got an incredibly competitive will. And for a guard, and Jalen and Tracy and Chauncey will tell you, I mean, you're going to get the points and assists. This guy's averaging 11 rebounds a game. So everybody talks about, is he going to wear down or whatever. I honestly think this guy's sort of like a Gary Payton. A guy could play almost 2 games in one night. Certain guys are just wired differently. Now,
take a look at what he had to say. He said, here's a young man that has had serious injuries, bad knee injuries throughout his career, yet every time he walks on the court, you know you're going to get 100% from him. He attacks, he's fearless, and he plays the way it should be played. So I'm all for him. I hope he wins 10 MVPs in a row. I just love players that compete on a nightly basis and really take the challenge to their